welcome to the Pupil of Fate Motors. Let's do our infamous jump to the other side. The speed. Hello guys, welcome to another episode of the Supercar Diaries and welcome to the Pupil of Fate Motors here in Dubai. We're still busy on our road trip through Dubai where we are visiting quite a couple of showrooms and selecting some of the finest cars that we want to talk about. So let me take you to our first candidate. It is this over here, the Ferrari Monza. Take a moment to masticate on this gorgeous vehicles. It is probably, easily one of the sexiest cars that you can find on the road right now. Derived from the 812 Superfast in the sense that you've got the same engine, rear wheel driven, flappy paddle. I mean, few things actually come to the visceral experience that this car offers you. Clearly because they've forgotten to put a roof on it and a windscreen. So SP1, SP2, because you can have two of these at the moment. It's SP luggage over here. Perfect car for a man who wants to get away, but I'll show you what's really special about this. Just have a look at the interior. This is the quickest way that we will film the interior. And we're done. This is what it looks like in the cockpit of the SP of the Monza. Over there, on that side, your helmet, your luggage, all that you need, but you don't need much because you can spend most of your time in here. We clearly recognize the 812 Superfast landscape in here. You got that center console, all the buttons and dials you normally have on your dashboard is now tilted towards the driver. Very interesting that they have this sort of like off blue-gray color for the seat, but still fantastic. And there you can see the little SP1 nomenclature. But I want to take you across to the front over here just to show you the subtle differences of what we could do to these cars. I'm very careful at what I'm saying here because I don't want to diss Ferrari by saying they should have done something different. At Novitec we honor the same principle. When a manufacturer makes a car that is so damn perfect, we don't see it necessary for us to come and do so much to change it. So what we do on the Monza, or what we offer, wheels, suspension, exhaust. That is all that you need. We filmed very many cars in South Africa where the roads are actually, it's potholes with tarmac around them, and still you can drive supercars with Novitec suspension on there. And I've had customers that said, hey, but this is still comfortable. I'm like, yeah, we're not there to ruin the ride, it's effective. So we would have our suspension, our wheels, and then let's move towards the rear of the car. This is where you see the most beautiful side of the Monza. Maybe I should just get out of the picture so we can actually see that. This is, in my opinion, just the most stunning visual side of the Monza. You already have a complete carbon fiber diffuser. You can choose what kind of tips you want, but the exhaust is what's going to change this car and your experience of driving it. If anybody of you have ever driven a car with no windscreen, let alone no roof, which would be odd if you had a roof and no windscreen, but the point is, it's just so much more of an intimate experience. In this car, it's unbelievable. A Novitec exhaust system will accentuate this. I'm going to start this now This does not have a Novitec exhaust system. Listen to the sound. And then right after that, we're going to play a clip of a Monza with Novitec exhaust system. Holy moly! Hear the difference? Which one would you take? Let me know down in the comments. But let's move on to the rest of this fabulous, fabulous showroom. Need I say much more here in this lovely France livery at the back. We've got two pistas. If you had to take one home, which one would it be? This one, did you guys see that hunk of a monster at the back? This one in triple giallo, which is a very special color for Ferrari. Now, since we see this pista over here in this color, this being the Aperta at Novitec, we have both. Now, we're going to feast our attention onto this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Pagani Huayra, and it is in Tempesto form, which basically gives it a different lip in the front and also different wheels over here. I just find that the color scheme with the carbon fiber looks absolutely stunning. Perhaps, Josh, if you go around that side and throw a little bit of a view onto the instrument cluster, that has got to be the sexiest instrument cluster that you have seen on the face of a car ever. The background of the dials laced with real gold. Now, as you can see, there is a little V12 AMG sourced in the heart, back and spine of this Pagani, and this is the mouth of the monster. Do you want to hear what it sounds like? Yeah? Come to the back. Let's start up. Now that is what I call a proper sound to wake up the neighbors. We are going to throw our attention to the other side of the showroom, but just before we do, have a look at this. Yes, I know, it's not a new... Where did he disappear to? Maurice? He just appears and disappears. Who knows? There is a myth going around that Maurice is actually the real Stig. Here we go. This is this is the heart. This is the heart of all the McLarens I've ever driven, and that includes driving the Senna GTR and normal Senna. This really is it. This car embodies everything. This is an MMA glove. It's not boxing, it's not bare fist fighting. It's the glove in the middle. This car is just a surgical tool. And if you haven't seen any of our videos on this, probably one of the most successful videos on the channel is the 765 LT Spider Novitec version. Go and have a look at that. Seriously.
I need to know everything. Who in the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me.
It's just ridiculous. We'll have a look at some more McLarens on that side. But here you've got some lovely standard 812 Superfast. This is normal yellow as opposed to triple giallo yellow. Yeah, you see the difference. Triple giallo, canary, maybe. Let's do our infamous jump to the other side. The speed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the rest of the showroom with our other four-wheeled monstrosities, starting with some Italian stallions. No, it's not Sylvester Stallone, as they used to call him. Here, the SV. It's actually nice to see the Aventador without the ALA system at the back. The ALA, by the way, gets fed air from the front that actually distributes air at the bottom of your spoiler, which doesn't happen here. Yeah, and then also depending on the speed and the corner and the driving and all that, it'll actually let the air out on certain sides in order to give you more traction. Massive. That's why it's called the ALA system. I'm going to try and pronounce what that says, but here you've just got the carbon fiber wing. We very briefly jumped to the Ultime, which is yeah, not the ultimate. It is the Ultime, which means the very last of the Aventador in the current form. The 6.5 litre naturally aspirated V12 motor lying here in the backbone of this monster. It's a bit sad, actually. Brings a tear to our eye to see this car stopping in that sense. We go over to some other Italian monstrosities. The SF90 hybrid sensation with Novitec bits and pieces. One of the sexiest Ferraris. If you look at them from the back, I just said that's the sexiest, but I'm talking about the width of the car and just how compact it is. Actually an incredible distinction from the rear, as opposed to the much more subtle, toned down Monza rear. I want to quickly bring you guys into the 765 LT Spider corner. Maybe you tell me which one of these three would you take, black, white, blue. Okay, here the Ferrari Roma, still in standard spec. We had a little bit of a debate before. I don't know if I can put this into the video. We were saying, like, which one would you take? And I said, well, which one would you take? You let me know down into the comments which one. The greater part of the team said, obviously, the Roma. Would you go for the comfort of an S-Class? This could be nice. What we do is we give you a complete carbon fiber grille, carbon fiber inserts, carbon fiber lip over here, and that makes the Roma look fantastic. But let's pop around to the back. Perhaps you go first so I can come in after you. Just show you the differences at the back. You can have carbon fiber mirror caps here, by the way. The sill on this side, which is at the moment in black plastic, you can have in carbon fiber, but the nicest addition are the light covers over here in carbon fiber. Because you see, these are kind of like smoky looked. They look a bit smoky, a little bit dark. And to have the carbon fiber covers over there, lovely. This addition, the housing of the tailpipes, carbon fiber, the diffuser carbon fiber. You can have a carbon fiber lip over here. This is pop-up wing, similar to what you have in your McLaren, and you can have it all on a bit of carbon fiber. The most extraordinary difference of this car in driving it is going to be the fact that you have the lowered suspension, Novitec suspension, NF10, NF11s, makes a considerable difference. Look at this, you've got to take a weekend's leave to fill that cavity. And then also the exhaust system. Now the exhaust in this car transforms the car completely. Especially the fact that you have the N-tronic plug-and-play system, so power is up by this. Don't remember the numbers, but it's ridiculous. We are busy building a black Roma Novitec Spider, and that is going to be done. We're going to make a video on that very, very soon. I can't tell you how excited I am about that. I'm going to get flanked for making this video too long, but then let's just do it very quick. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the rest of the shop. Here you've got an array of Rolls Royces, none of which we have done any work on. So you can see the example of a Rolls. Same thing, not saying this is bad. The lowering module that you can find in our Rollses to lower the suspension. The SP3 wheels at this point in time, which I should say is a God-given addition to just about any Rolls Royce. It will transform the look without giving you discomfort. Thank you so much for joining us on this video, and if you want to see more of these showroom tours as well as some of the crazy cars we're driving out here in Dubai, then make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit that little notification bell, and you'll be reminded every time that we upload a new video. And if you want to follow us on TikTok or on Instagram, me personally, Bjorn Cook or Novitec at Novitec Group. Until next time, you guys stay safe and hasta la vista.